Hello everybody, I'm Richard Gon of Work to Live podcast version. This time, I'm thinking of doing a small talk, or I'm thinking of talking about a small topic. So this time, so I'm not thinking of lasting this episode for a long time. So for a long time or for a long anyway. So this time, what I'd like to talk about is trade-off sleeping and watching porn videos. So as title shows, the title is trade-off of sleeping and watching porn videos. And if you are a man, most of you watch porn videos late at night, not in the morning nor in the afternoon. So sometimes I watch porn videos in daytime while working, but actually, so in most cases I watch porn videos late at night after the works and after my family went to sleep or went to bed. So in my case, so yeah, the time of watching porn videos is late at night. Anyway, but I think that is a case to almost everybody when it comes to men actually. So. But actually, so that's one of the worries. Maybe most of you have experienced that. So if you frequently watch porn videos late at night, you have to reduce, or you have to shorten the time for sleeping, because in most cases people watch porn videos late at night. So which is why, so it's necessary to reduce the time for sleeping. But actually, there comes to be a trade-off in this phase of so in this phase of lives of us, or our lives. Anyway, so you have to start with, you have not only you, but to start with, we have to keep our bodily healthy, or we have to keep corporal healthy for keeping working, or keeping studying efficiently. So which is why we have to set a clear condition, or set a healthy conditions of not only of our own brains, but actually so the health of our bodies are necessary for making ourselves stick, or keeping our bodies stick. So in this phase, I'd like to pose the conclusion of this episode. So the conclusion, I'm going to tell you the conclusion in this phase of this episode. The conclusion of this episode is: you should spare time for sleeping, but if you can spare time the minimum time of sleeping for your health, you can watch porn videos late at night. And so to start with, I think. So many scientific researches have shown that. So people have their own minimum time for sleeping, which means, so some people I have heard that there were some people who can survive healthily, or without any problems, with 3 or 4 hours of sleeping time a day. So which means some people can, which means there are some people who can be satisfied with the sleeping time of 3 or 4 hours. So in most cases, or in my case, 5 hours or 6 hours are the minimum time for sleeping. But actually, so yeah. So I don't have to take, for example, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours for sleeping. Of course, I can sleep. I can sleep so long if I try. But actually, so when such a long time of sleeping, and when it comes to, when you ask me, or if you ask me whether such a long time of sleeping, like the sleeping time of 7 times of 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours are necessary or not. If you ask me such a question, so and I'm sorry for the cry of crow. maybe you can hear the cry of crow, but actually, this is not the cry of crow. The crow is not related to this episode. Anyway, so the answer to the question about the necessary sleeping time is maybe not. So I don't know much. I don't know. Even I don't know even much about my bodily health is or the, what is the necessary time of sleeping for my body. But actually, so I have judged my I have judged or I have decided not I have decided anyway I have come to know the necessary time for sleeping or the minimum time necessary for my bodily condition. So the time is 5 or 6 hours. Well, 5 hours is a minimum time for my body for keeping my own health, including my physical health or physiological health and psychological health. In terms of psychological health, I need 5 hours of sleeping time. But actually, so sometimes I can't spare or I can't obtain enough hours or enough time of sleeping because sometimes my works are busy. So anyway, in such a case, I concentrate on sparing or getting or obtaining time for sleeping. So in such a case, well, in the case where I get busy works in my workplace for example. So in such a case, I don't watch porn videos, but so when I have some extraneous time or when I have some extra time or when I so if my free time is not short, so in such a case I watch porn videos and last night I could spare time for enjoying porn videos and they were really good for me and I could be so I could satisfy myself. So maybe I don't know whether so anyway what I'd like to tell you for that satisfaction is up to your imagination or that how you are going to understand what I have just told you about my satisfaction. Satisfaction depends on your thought or your imagination. Anyway, so when it comes to so what I'd like you to so through these stories, what I'd like you to know this time is that so you should what I'd like you to know this time is that as I told you in the section of conclusion in this episode, so you should anyway you should keep your own necessary time for sleeping. So but if you can get extraneous time or extra time or additional time for enjoying porn videos, I think you can enjoy porn videos. But actually, so you should prioritize the time for spending each task or each activity or each act or each action, and you should do such a prioritizations. And anyway, so you should prioritize sleeping. You should prioritize sleeping to the higher ranks or to the first or second, maybe. So I don't think this is an extreme example, but you should prioritize or you should set a higher priority on sleeping, which is because sleeping is really necessary for not only for sleeping is necessary for your body, and maybe sleeping is as important as eating food or having meals. I don't think is an extreme expression. So which is fine. So coming back to the track of this episode, so the title is Trade-off of Sleeping and Watching Porn Videos, and the conclusion of this episode is you should spare time for sleeping, but if you can spare the minimum time of sleeping for your health, so you can watch porn videos late at night. Anyway, so of course I can understand the feeling if you're a man. So sometimes sometimes I want to watch porn videos, and maybe so do you. So do you, I think. So you sometimes you come to watch porn videos and enjoy porn videos, and such you want maybe you come to want to satisfy yourselves by watching porn videos, but actually, so your health is necessary, which is what I'd like you to know this time. So to keep the healthy condition of your bodies and of your mind, so you should spare time for sleeping, so of course I don't think you would forget. I don't think you are going to forget the time for eating, but actually, so sometimes some people forget time for eating, but actually, so sleeping is so in such a case, in some cases or in many cases, sleeping can be forgotten by some people, which is why I don't think it's good, which is why I don't like you to forget sparing time for I don't like you to forget to spare time for sleeping. So which is why I created this episode. So please do not forget to spare time for sleeping, or please do not forget that sleeping is important. So that's it. Thank you very much for your listening. See you.